I love college.
Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?
Keno Radio. Keno Radio.
Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular hotel, I pipe it up. Go buy a bando, then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up.
Welcome, ladies and gents, gang. How we doing? Back another episode of Keno Radio. You got the regulars, myself and Andy. Back at it. We got Jerry, the alternate. Is that what we're alternate here and there. He's a here and there kind of guy. And we have our guest today, guest of honor, Dave Coscia, captain of the UMass Jiu Jitsu team / MMA fighter. So, how you doing? First off, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming. We're gonna get into fighting. Get into all that good stuff. I'm not really a big fighter. I'm more of a lover, not a fighter. I don't really know anything about that. Jerry knows a little more than I do. So we're going to talk about that. Big Pat's game tonight. Going to talk a little bit about that. Also, it is Friday, October 29th, so this will come out November 2nd. You're already got a head start on No Shave November.
Oh yeah, I'm actually doing Movember.
Are you doing Movember?
Yeah,
so you're shaving the rest of it.
I'm getting rid of the beard.
Yes. Wow. I'm just gonna go no shave because I can't do enough of the stash to do anything. So I just let like my little scruff what I got here. It essentially stays right here.
Oh, you're a weird guy.
I do, dude. I have this weird patch going on right here. So that's my no shave.
I like to call it the UB, the underbeard.
Yes, the underbeard. But it's not even like here. It's literally just like this little area right here. So I love no shave because it's just like I hate hygiene. I hate like shaving and all that stuff because I have
duly noted hates hygiene.
I have like
I thought that's what the smell was.
Right? Yeah, because that's what the studio smells like. But like I have little enough facial hair where it's just a pain to shave. You know, like if I can't grow a beard, it's like I don't want anything at all. So I just like let it rage.
See, Jerry's got the nice.
Rage. So yeah,
he's got the nice chin.
I can't finish off the chin strap though.
So what are you rocking rolling this upcoming month?
Just the goatee. I'm going Movember.
You're gonna go Movember?
You can do a meat handlebar.
See,
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Rock a handlebar?
Yeah.
What do you got?
For all our followers on Twitter, if you look at my Twitter picture, that muzzy is coming back.
Back?
For November.
So we got a couple muzzies, a goatee, and like a pre-pubescent beard coming out. But so yeah, let's get into your fighting. How'd you get in? How long have you been a fighter? Is fighter like is that a weird to call? I feel like that's mean. Yeah,
I wouldn't call myself a fighter. I mean,
no.
I'm definitely not active in MMA by any means. Like
okay.
I don't actually get into a cage with people and fight. I haven't done that since I was like 16.
Yeah.
But you did do it.
Did you win?
I lost two. Won two, lost one.
Okay, yeah. There you go. Hey, you got the double thing, right? Yeah.
I guess that was technically an illegal tournament, so we shouldn't really talk about that.
Down. Never back down.
Hey guys, keep that on the DL.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so I've been doing it since I was like 15. That area, I was a chubby kid. I was a big dude. Andy's actually probably taken a look back at my Facebook and made fun of it a few times. In fact, I can account for a few.
Little Dave was very fun.
Yeah, I was not a good-looking kid. Either way, like my brother's best friend, he was an MMA fighter, and he asked me one day, "Yo, Davey, I used to beat you up when you were a kid. Do you want to come by?" I was like, "Yeah." So I went by, and the rest is history. I slimmed down a little bit.
I was gonna say, so how you got into it that way? That's a pretty interesting way. So how does it feel to be? If we're gonna lay it out on the line, I've never taken a punch nor thrown a punch in my entire life.
Good way to be, though.
My entire life. What does it feel like to take like a punch to the face?
You know, it's a little different, like getting socked in the face by a bare fist and getting socked in the face by a glove. Because obviously, when I get in there with gloves on, there's a little adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, the adrenaline. Really you know it's coming.
Yeah. I mean, so the only time I've ever thrown a punch without a glove, fun story, I actually broke my wrist.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hard face, huh?
Yeah, hard face. No, like feeble bones is what it is. I'm walking in here with some ligament injuries, some bone injuries, arthritis in both my knees, you know.
Wow. Typical.
Yeah, the usual shit.
So a lot of jiu-jitsu stuff is it injury-ridden? Is everyone injured in some way?
No. I have bad luck. I've been getting hurt since long before I started doing jiu-jitsu. It's not... Fighting's really not the game for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, if for someone with feeble bones, getting into like a ring and punching each other probably isn't the best luck.
No, definitely not. One of my good buddies, Tommy, who just graduated, he was the president of the jiu-jitsu club. He described my structural integrity as that of a bubble.
Interesting description.
In my immune system of that as a newborn child.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Well, that's tough to overcome. Obviously, I mean does that like affect? Do you like have have you ever like broken bones and stuff in that? Have you ever like?
Yeah, but
you had the wrist.
I had the wrist thing. I had an ankle thing playing hockey.
He's an old hockey guy too.
Sophomore year of
naturally
high school, and
love it.
Yeah, and otherwise it's been like ligament stuff, and like I slipped a disc in my back, which sucked. That kept me out for like almost a year.
That's tough.
Yeah, but then like other than that, like I'll get mono at a terrible time. Like I'll just strep throat like right when I'm getting some momentum going.
Yeah. So how many kids are in the jiu-jitsu club? What's that life like? Do you like play other? Play's not the right word. It can't be the right word, right? That's fine.
Play jiu-jitsu.
We actually I came in freshman year like with this idea that we would do that, and a few other people like had that same idea. So we actually started having dual meets with other schools.
Yeah.
We were the first people to do it, and since then like other people have gone and done it as well. So I like to think we started like NCAA Jiu-Jitsu. If that ever becomes a thing,
well, I mean, MMA in general is on the rise. Like,
yeah, you got in the like the hotbed of the time, right?
Yeah.
So did you when it like started? Was it originally just like inter squad scrimmage? Like you would just kind of fight.
We were just a bunch
other?
of kids who like trained back at home,
like a fight club.
Exactly.
We don't want to
broke the
That's
rule.
You already broke rule number one. So who do you fight now? Like what schools have you gone against?
So
we
go to a
tournament. Area, or you go tournaments type of thing.
We go to a tournament every year at Harvard.
Okay.
We have a dual meet every year with UMass Lowell.
Mm-hmm.
The schools that go to Harvard are like BU, Brown.
I'm surprised they have jiu-jitsu clubs.
Yeah, right.
Wow. They must have like
BJJ is a little bit bigger than you guys think it is.
Yeah, right.
They are really good actually. Harvard is nasty. They're better than us this year.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Well, we actually don't have a place to train right now.
What? I thought you were in Boyd.
Well, we were, and then the administration was giving us shit all year. They weren't booking us for the room, but like we trained there for 10 years. Like fuck it, we're gonna break in and like
that's
and
funny.
fight. And we would door down. No, we would literally go in and jimmy the door every day.
Yeah,
jimmy the lock and open the door, and then go train for 2 hours on the mats, and it was great. It worked well for about a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then this lady catches us one day. The next day we come in at 4:00 for our training.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 guys from the physical plant in there, literally cutting up our mats in front of us.
That's cool.
That's mean.
Yeah.
That's
and a waste of money.
That's the cardinal sin of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Right?
You don't lock
Not
in
the mat!
No!
Anything but the mat!
We're going to train there. Like you're gonna cut them up in front of us, and then the physical plant guys, it wasn't their fault. Like they're doing
just
their
there.
job. Yeah,
Exactly.
So I guess
someone else ordered the code red.
Yeah,
I guess
right?
they're building an athletes lounge in our wrestling.
For like D1 players? Or
For D1 players. And that was October 1st, and we haven't had a place to train since then.
So do you just not train?
It's been a month.
We train at the wrestling club sometimes. They're really good about giving us space.
Yeah.
There's a school in North Amherst called New England Submission Fighting, which they gave us free weeks, and so we
That's
all
money.
got a free week. Shout out to Dave Roy.
There you
That
go.
was a plug.
Shameless plug. But yeah, so that's really what we're getting in. I've been striking a little bit more because of it. Because if we can't grapple, I got to do something. So.
Yeah, right. Well, you can always come over here and wrestle either Jerry or his brother. You know,
Yeah.
You want to get ready. So this could be. It's like I said, I don't know anything. Are there belts in jiu-jitsu?
Yep, there are. So that's when you train with the gi. So
The what?
Like, you know, like the
Maybe we need to go over
the dojo.
Lingo.
So the
Okay.
gi is like if you've ever done karate before, it's
No.
the same thing. As
Like I said,
the
never
outfit.
fought anything.
You've never seen the Karate Kid, the gi.
I actually haven't seen Karate Kid.
Come on, man.
I don't want.
Come on, man.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So the gi,
The gi is like that, like your karate costume. It's like the
It's essentially a bathrobe.
like the
Yeah,
white.
That's
thing.
what I always thought.
It looks like a bathrobe. It looks like a bathrobe.
I like how you call it a costume.
I
Halloween,
don't train gi. I train no gi, so I wear MMA shorts and
I
a
like that.
a tight shirt.
Badass. look.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like Conor McGregor.
Do you see he it just came out? He had like an 80% tear in his MCL during his last fight.
When he
I just
beat
saw
Mendes?
that on Twitter. What?
When he beat.
When he beat
Chad
Mendes.
Yeah. He had like an 80% tear. Go back to those ligaments,
Oh,
man.
dude,
We got taught weird. It's bad. Yeah.
The ligaments. So what color belt? Is it colors?
Yeah, I'm a blue belt right now.
How high up the rankings?
That's
there?
the second one. It takes like 2 or 3 years to get.
Okay.
And then the next one's purple belt, which takes another like 2 or 3 years after that.
I'd want a purple belt. I
You
like
want a
purple.
purple belt?
I'm
Yeah.
a big purple guy. I'd want the purple belt.
Project Purple.
So yeah, what's the rank? Brown's first, right?
It's white, blue, yellow. White, blue, purple, brown, black.
Oh.
Jiu-Jitsu's
It
simplified.
takes about 2 years to like advance to the next one.
Until you get to black, and then it's like 6 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe a dumb question, but
We're
how?
pro dumb questions
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What is
Learn
the
it.
protocol for being like, you are now?
I was
another
just
belt?
gonna say, like, how do you like? Is there like a? I don't know. Like,
I have no idea. Because
It-
someone
it's
say like, he's
test,
pretty good.
right?
We'll give him
Don't
another
you have
belt.
It
to, like-
depends on where you go to school.
yeah.
So, like,
Don't you have to like prove to like a sensei that you do that?
Kind
I'm
of,
going
yeah.
off The Office when Dwight.
This
got
is
awarded
like
his
this is
black
like
belt.
this is like karate life. This is like traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu life. Like
Okay.
all these traditional martial arts. Like jiu-jitsu is more like subjective. Like if you're good at war, is it objective? I always get
Yeah.
this.
I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't figured out what either of those two mean.
It's like it's
I
like
use them interchangeably and just
I think it's
like,
a-
throw
I
a
think-
prayer and hope
You
one's
mean
right.
open to interpretation, right?
I think it's
Objective.
objective, right?
Objective means
Objective?
It's solidified.
Yeah.
All right, so it's subjective.
Like an object,
Whatever.
it's solid.
Either way,
You know?
I'm a little,
Yes,
I'm a little,
yes.
I'm a little tipsy. But whatever one of those it is,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of give it to you when you think you deserve it. Like they don't. I in a lot of schools they do have like a test. Like you need to be able to do this technique. You need to be able to do this technique. You need to be able to beat this guy. Like you know what I mean. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
There's
at
like
our
a
school.
standard that you have to be able to do to
Yeah.
get the belt.
And a cool tradition at my school is so if there's a lot of guys at your graduation, like
Yeah.
if there's a lot of guys at your belt promotion, you take your gi off, like your gi top off, and you have to walk down a line of everybody with their belts, and they get to hit you with their belt.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's old
Like
school.
rat tail kind of thing?
yeah.
I'm surprised that's still allowed in
Couple of guys
2015,
messing
like you
around in
said.
the locker room. Yeah,
Jiu-jitsu's not suffering from the pussification.
I like that.
Somehow, yeah.
If it's a small graduation, though, a lot of the time your coach will roll with you and choke you unconscious.
Well, for the audience and for all three of us, rolling.
Rolling is like so it's when you wrestle, but in
wrestling.
jiu-jitsu we wrestle with submissions, so like arm bars and
Yeah.
leg locks and stuff like that,
Okay.
chokes and yeah,
I like it.
all the good stuff.
Have you been choked out to blackout?
Yeah,
How does that feel?
you don't really
Once again, never done it.
you don't really remember it.
Hence the
So you just come
blackout.
back
yeah.
into it like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you
later,
just come back
you're
into
You
it.
must feel like you're
And a lot-
dying, all right?
No, it's a blood choke, so it like a lot of the time
That sounds.
yeah, and it's actually a lot safer than a tracheal choke.
As safe as choking one
Yeah,
blackout can be.
as safe as going unconscious can be. But as soon as this blood starts flowing to your brain again, you wake up.
Yeah.
So you're only out for about 4 or 5 seconds,
Okay.
and
Easy.
you wake up. It feels like it didn't happen.
Wow.
I've also been knocked out.
With
A kick.
have you ever? I was gonna ask. Have you ever taken a kick or a knee to the face?
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
Oh my.
I don't understand. I don't.
How hard
I don't,
is that?
Right? I don't understand how they allow like kneeing in that. Like, wouldn't that just like smash your face open? Like a knee to the face?
It does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a punch is one thing, a kick is like still one thing, but like a knee, if you're like caught like this, do you see that video that like I don't know, it literally looked like Looney Tunes. The guy took a knee to the chin and did a full like 360 spin, like a cartoon, and just
The
dropped.
guy who did the what are those, Sully, at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
funny.
hilarious. But like, yeah, the knee to the face, I mean, that must feel horrible.
Yeah, that one hurts.
Yeah, like if you catch it like right in the
No
cheekbone.
sugarcoat.
Worse to the chin.
Or
I
the
was gonna
chin.
say,
If
I'll
you
shave
get one
you
of
up.
these, it knocks you out, right? If you get like the right angle on the
break your
chin,
jaw, too,
isn't that
right?
that's the good knockout
I don't
spot?
know, I've never heard of anyone really breaking their jaw unless,
Well, I
they,
feel-
unless they got beat.
I feel like if
Unless
you got
they're
your
getting beat
mouth
for a while.
guarded,
yeah.
your mouth guarded. I assume you wear a mouth guard.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like
that's
that's
how you
like the
prevent-
number one
God,
thing.
prevent from
These
getting
the-
concussed. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the money makers.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
Allegedly.
Wait, even a knee to the abdomen is even like
That's
oh,
one thing. Like, yeah,
that
anything
hurts.
to the abs,
like even to the rib cage.
anything like.
Well,
on
you
the
guys
abs.
watched that Chad Mendes fight?
Yeah, McGregor.
McGregor Chad Mendes.
I didn't.
You didn't watch it?
I'm
Well,
not, like I said, I'm not really into this stuff.
he took
pretend like I am.
Chad Mendes took 23 kicks to the body in 2 rounds
McGregor's
and
got
was
long
gassed.
legs. You can-
Yeah, that. I mean,
Insane.
it must. I mean, it must be so tiring.
It's so hard to breathe after that shit.
Right. Well,
Just thinking about it.
It takes like a seriously. It takes like a certain breed, to be honest. And I mean, I don't know if I'm among that breed. That's
a
what-
professional MMA. I mean, you have to be a little. Psychotic.
you
You
are.
have to be.
Oh,
I mean, if you're McGregor's like a full-fledged psychotic man.
Yo, yeah.
He's a crazy man.
He's a showman.
He's a showman as well.
He is a
Are you
crazy
Team
man.
McGregor?
I mean, I don't know if I'm Team McGregor.
Okay.
I think he talks a little bit too much shit.
Yeah. Well, he's only got like what 13, 14 wins. He's
Yeah.
He's only been
But
around a
he's
little while.
fucking killing it.
He's got a
He's
wild
hot.
tattoo.
He's
too.
really, really
crazy
good. It's just that like Chad Mendes, if he had a full training camp, would
Yeah,
have
because
beat
he was
him.
on short notice, right?
He
The
really
guy-
hasn't beat anyone like fantastic.
You think he'll beat was it Jose Aldo?
Jose Aldo, I think he could.
Yeah, because they're both kind of in their prime now. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Jose hasn't fought in like a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Okay.
I don't know. My facts are a little bit like so. If any of my MMA friends listen to this, and,
Yeah.
and they like call
Hopefully
me
you do.
Yeah,
And
seriously.
retweet it. So you saw? I assume you saw what's his face? It was Rampage.
Yep.
Who snapped his leg in half.
No, that was Anderson Silva.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
You see
He's
something
done
like
that
that
twice.
happen. How do you continue fighting?
You-
That's when I curl
You're
up
nuts
into
to
a ball
begin with.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
and just like go in my bed forever.
I don't know, dude. It's just like if I didn't fight, I would be like sitting on my couch getting high all day and drinking beers.
That's
you know
true.
What I mean? Like,
That is true.
That's pretty much all that gets me.
Like we have like club sports, like Dave.
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
murders people. Yeah.
They
That-
refuse to make us a club sport because I don't blame them. But
That leg, dude. I cried. I'm pretty sure like a tear trickled down. Just fear.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's fear
yeah,
of my
it's a
own
scary
leg breaking. I had a question and I lost it. Someone hop in for me. I had
So
one.
I want to, get your take on like procedurally jiu-jitsu differently from other types of fighting, and maybe
Oh, I got mine.
what that's like. I mean, a lot of kicking with the guys in UFC, like a lot
Don't
of
they say
punching as
jiu-jitsu
well.
is like the most mechanically sound one? It's the most and most popular for the most part.
We like to call it human chess, but I feel like a lot of people like to call their sport human chess. Like I've heard it football referred to as human chess, so I'm gonna steer away from that. But it's
Human
like
chess.
I think that's where like the most mechanically sound. Because like if I do something, you're gonna do something. and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something to react to that, and you're gonna do something to react to that. It's gonna.
So there's much more of a science to
every
it than
move
what I'm
feeds it.
thinking of.
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm
jiu-jitsu
thinking of
is.
just like kick punch, block.
So we'll break down MMA, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're on your feet and you're throwing kicks and punches, knees and elbows, that's Muay Thai.
You ever throw an elbow?
Yeah, I throw elbows.
God, imagine.
Bam!
Ooh,
right.
shiver.
That's the one that cuts everybody. So like
Yeah.
your elbow's like a blade. So if you hit the guy at the right angle, it cuts you open.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
Write that one down.
Yeah.
Bar fight tonight.
Bar fight.
Throwing the
Yeah.
bows.
No, seriously, if you get into a bar fight, throw an elbow.
No,
First of all,
seriously,
first
get
of
into
all,
a bar fight
wouldn't-
called Dave.
Yeah, right?
Wouldn't expect it. Second of all, you won't break your wrist.
That's
like,
true.
It's all good. Your elbow's stronger than your.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty dense.
And
You
you can tell
might
Conte
bang
is
up your
still down.
weenus
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, you might get a little scratch on your weenus.
Weenus, you don't want
So,
to hurt that.
so Muay Thai is standing up.
So there's 8 points of Muay Thai. There's the fists, 1, 2,
Mhm.
3, 4 is the elbows,
Mhm.
5, 6 is the knees, 7, 8 is the shins. So you throw your shin when you kick.
Are those like points?
Yeah, like 8 points of Muay Thai. Like that's.
Oh, I didn't know if
Or,
like if you
like,
hit
in
like a
football,
punch,
it's
it's
like
like
your-
one
it's
point,
like your
and knee
eight-
was
your
6
eight
points or
weapons,
whatever.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
In Thailand, in some parts, there's the 9th one, which is your head.
Wow.
Oh,
But I would never do that. I would never get involved.
That's
in that.
yeah.
If they were like, yeah, we allow headbutts, I'd be like,
All right. Well,
I'm not gonna.
well, I'm
join
definitely
that.
not
Yeah.
definitely not involved in that.
yeah.
Where was I? Oh yeah.
8
So
points of contact.
8 points of Muay Thai. That's the striking game, right?
Okay.
And then that's also the clinch game. So if you have someone like by the head and you're throwing knees at them, that's the Muay Thai clinch. And then like up against the fence and takedowns, that's wrestling,
Okay.
like freestyle wrestling.
Like Greco-Roman.
Yeah,
wrestling.
freestyle or Greco-Roman wrestling from the Olympics, or it's judo,
Yep.
which is what Ronda Rousey does. So she throws those hip tosses, and then everything on the ground,
Uh-huh.
that's jujitsu.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
So you take-
your game is to get him on the ground, and then like that's.
I don't know
where
that. I
it
mean,
starts.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But like everything that you do on the ground minus the strikes. So like there's no elbows, no punches in jiu-jitsu, no knees, nothing like that.
Yep.
It's just like positioning and then arm bars, like arm locks, like leg locks, chokes.
Yep.
How painful is an arm bar?
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
No.
What if they break your arm doing it?
That's pretty bad.
Can that happen?
That could happen. Yeah. Well, the idea of an arm bar is to get your arm to bend the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Turtle and Traj.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
Ronda-
yeah.
with Ronda,
Snap
Ronda
his arm.
Rousey,
Forgot his
dude.
arm.
So you can go on a date with her.
I just wanted to take you to dinner.
Right, so speaking of Ronda Rousey, can we get thoughts on her?
Yeah.
What do you feel about her? I have hot takes on her.
I like Ronda.
Yeah, I'm about it.
I like her too.
legitimately the worst person on the planet.
Here you go.
Worst person on this entire planet. I cannot
She's the
stand
best at
her.
what she does. I mean,
Yeah, with like her and 2 other people are in her
she could
profession.
probably beat up on like lower class dudes in the
Not even close.
Like
What do you think?
She could
I'm
be.
saying the lowest, like the bottom 100 guy, like any of those guys would
baseball of MMA. No, I think
crush
she
her.
could-
Absolutely crush
There's
her.
not a single woman in the world that can beat her at what she does.
I agree with
It's
that.
like LeBron James playing against kids
I agree
in
with
high
that.
school.
But her whole like, she's so cocky, and what her record's like 6-0. She's only had like,
Because
she's
like
like,
everyone's scared to
like,
fight her.
no, she's like 12-0.
but like,
10,
but like,
12-0.
it's still not like a wicked impressive amount of wins.
Yeah.
Which I get because there's not a whole lot of people. But just like, maybe it's because like the Sports Center effect. The same thing with like LeBron. She's
Right.
all over it. She's
Oh, yeah.
in movies thinking she's an actress. She's the worst actress of all time.
She's a shit actress.
She is horrible at acting.
Definitely not.
She thinks she's gonna get into it. She's horrible. She needs to take acting class. And just she's so cocky and she's not hot. I'm gonna be the first person to say
If
that.
you're out there,
Yeah, right?
Do you think
hey,
she's,
Rhonda,
do you
if
think
you
she's
listen to
good
this,
looking?
okay.
285.
I think she's good.
I think she is not good
I
looking.
think she's I'll say attractive.
She's attractive for a professional woman fighter, but like
Oh, she's not like drop dead gorgeous.
Oh,
she
no.
is. But like a
no,
lot of
definitely
people
not
think
most
she's like a
people.
smoke.
Yeah, I
Like
think
there's
she's
a lot
got-
of smoke
She's
stuff.
a nice smile, like you
I
know.
mean, she doesn't really have a nice smile. She has kind of a mean smile, to be completely honest.
She's a vicious fighting beast.
I can't stand her. I like think she goes in the ring with like any MMA dude and she's toast.
I think she can beat half the 135-pound fighters in the UFC.
I
Half the
think
male
so.
135
There you
pound
go.
fighters.
I do not think she
100%.
stands a
100%.
chance. In the whole Floyd Mayweather and her thing, she's toast. By the time she steps within an
Wow.
arm reach of
Wow.
him, he's going 1-2 and she's knocked out.
No, he's on the ground quicker than you can.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
he's
they-
not.
if they did MMA
He's the
rules-
quickest guy of all time.
No, but
Here's how.
He's
it
like
works.
going
Yeah, but
done.
he doesn't do
if
ground.
Ronda Rousey and Floyd Mayweather today got into a ring or a cage,
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey takes him down, taps him out. If you give Floyd Mayweather 2 months to learn how to defend a takedown, this dude's a freak of
Yeah,
nature.
well, yeah.
He's like
Yeah, he's quick.
he's probably the best athlete on the planet.
But I'm
he
thinking
could pick up wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo,
Yeah.
whatever.
he's a
quickly.
freak.
Yeah, yeah, and he weighs more, so he.
I'm saying,
he's
like,
strong.
if she gets close enough to take him down, he's already 3-punched her in the chin. She's
Oh,
knocked out.
100%.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But
to
you
get
can
close
take a
enough-
person down from distance.
yes.
How so? See, I don't know
So-
this.
You take a rock and you throw it at him.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's like I don't really know how to do it, but like so
Like,
wrestling,
kinda whip kick him?
wrestling, you shoot this thing called a double leg takedown or a single leg takedown.
Yeah.
And what that is, we're at like my kicks distance, right?
Yeah.
That's how I like to talk about. So you're at the punches length,
And
you're
then
at the
kick
kicks
length,
length,
yeah.
which is and whatever. And that's like the length you want to stay if you're fighting a taller guy. But I don't want to get into that.
Strategy.
So you throw like something to blind them, then you dive in for something. You know what I mean?
Like a
Yeah,
kick.
like you throw,
Just
you throw a jab to
Come down to goalie, throw your glove in the air,
Yeah, right,
go
just like
top
that.
on
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
right?
You
exactly.
throw a jab to blind him, you shoot, you take down, you grab their leg, you take them down.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather's never seen that before. He's never
That is
seen
true.
anything like that.
That's true.
But I will 100% jump on that boat if you can give him any time to prepare. Obviously, he's gonna beat
Oh,
the
he's
bag out, right?
fucking. He's
But
fucking
right
good.
now, if they're like tomorrow, they're fighting. I'm
Ron-
thinking Ron. Take Ron.
Ronda's got
I
him.
put money on her.
Ronda's got him. It
So
also
I'm
depends on
Sticking
standing
with
by-
Floyd. I'm sticking with Floyd.
I don't
Sticking
know.
with him. Sticking
Alright.
with his 1-2. I don't. Any other? You got any other MMA questions? I don't. Like I said, I feel like a new man. I feel like. Oh, I want to. Have you ever had to use your jiu-jitsu outside of the ring? Or you, you're John Roca, do not use it outside the ring.
Yes.
I've only been in one street fight and I threw one punch and broke my wrist. So.
But it's great because when you're out with Dave, and again, not that our friends are all like, we don't look for fights, but if you're ever out with Dave and something does conspire, I've even thrown out there like, hey man, you're going to want to back away. Dave is a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu fighter.
What?
And that's like one of those things.
say that.
And it works.
But that's more so you don't even have to back up. If someone's like, this kid's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I before this didn't even like know that was a thing. Anything first off with
Like,
the
alright,
word Brazilian in it, I'm scared right off the bat. Right off the bat. And then Jiu-Jitsu, that's just like instant red flag. I'm like, alright, later, I'm out of here type of thing. So that's good. So you've never had to use it outside the ring.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not.
Do you know, how's the this might be a little personal. How's like the temper? Do you have like are you like a level headed and it's just like the adrenaline like switch?
That's what I was gonna say. I'm not a violent.
yeah,
Dave's-
that's the thing. It's
Dave's
like
a teddy bear in here.
Yeah.
I like that. Are there people you go against that are just what? I mean, most
I'm
of them are probably
assuming,
just
yeah.
straight up psychotic.
Nah, dude, not really.
Really?
Actually, some of them are really nerdy. Like
Really?
Yeah. We have some really weird dudes.
Wrestling and jiu-jitsu
But
is
they're
such a
good. Like they're all
different
man. They're all
I
great.
know.
Like if you're not
Yeah.
weird, you're weird, right?
Yeah, right.
But
That is true. What are you saying, Jay?
Like wrestling and all that, such a disciplined sport. You gotta have that mentality. Like that's why I feel like you
It's-
wouldn't get too many nuts or like crazy people.
well, yeah, wrestling more so than jiu-jitsu, you get a lot of dudes who are just like adrenaline junkies, and they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they're just really like fitness, like yeah, let's go do
Yeah,
it. But like
yeah.
jiu-jitsu, like
Yeah.
like weed's big in the jiu-jitsu community.
Alright.
like laziness is particularly big in the jiu-jitsu community. Or at least that's me. I don't know. I guess I speak for myself.
So are you like an adrenaline junkie? Like, do you hop out of planes and stuff?
No, definitely not.
Not like that type of craziness?
No.
Have you ever gone skydiving?
I've never gone skydiving.
Has anyone
but I
done
would.
skydiving? You would?
I would.
I'm
not do
it's like the
it
most
in
on the
years.
fence thing in my entire life. Like I want to think that I would do it,
Is it
but
on the bucket list for you?
it's
No.
like it's not like I said, like I want to think I could do it, but I don't know if I got up there I could actually hop.
You
out
don't
of
know
a
what
plane.
you're gonna be like in the moment.
Yeah.
See, I have this thing where like if you put me in a situation where I'm scared as shit,
Yeah.
and like but I have to go do something, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go do it. Like if you bring me up in an airplane, I'm gonna jump out of it for pride's sake.
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna be scared
Okay.
shitless
I'm
the
like,
entire way.
yeah. See, I'm content, like, just be like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to fly this bad boy down.
Yeah.
I think I'd be more down to skydive when I'm, like, 85 and only have so many years left.
Like George
you know,
Bush
like,
Senior.
yeah, people are like, oh, this person skydove. That sounds weird.
That sounds weird.
Skydove on, like, their
We can
90th
go-
birthday. I'm like, that's way less impressive than someone skydiving on their 18th birthday because they have so much little life
Yeah.
to lose if something does happen, you know?
Yeah. No, I.
So that's my take on skydiving. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever do it. I don't know.
We'll find
think
out.
Time will tell. Maybe Keno Radio from 36,000 feet all the way down. That'd
Yeah,
be great.
that'd be-
Hey guys, what are you doing? What are you doing over there?
I recently saw a group of guys skydive out of a plane on Facebook because, you know, so many videos on Facebook, and they brought blow up animals and they were like riding them through the sky.
It's so weird because when you
Unbelievable.
see it, like it looks like they're like
So
they're like
relaxed.
swimming.
Yeah, they're like
You like forget that you're falling at a very fast rate of speed.
9.8 meters per second, bro.
Is that what it
Is
is?
that really what it is? Is
Times-
that the terminal velocity of a human being?
That's gravity times your weight. That's how fast you
It's something square, I think.
I've never heard any of
times your
that.
acceleration. But once you get over like the fall,
How fast? Well, can we get it like in miles per hour? How fast?
it's pretty fucking fast.
Like is it like 65 or is it like
No, it's
215? Or is it
Probably
like
more. Probably more in like the
43?
hundreds.
Hundreds?
Just think about 60, like on the highway. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it takes you a couple seconds to like get a good distance, but
Yeah,
you're,
right.
you're dropping straight down.
It's such a bizarre thing. Who's like, who's
Like,
the genius?
I
Who's
wonder
like,
if
let's
the
jump out of a
feeling-
plane.
Like, yeah, let's try this out.
Yeah, right? I always wonder that. I must have been the military. That's where it started. It must have been.
Oh yeah.
Jump out of
That's
a
like the second. If you say you want to be like an army ranger or like you know,
Yeah, like
the
jump out of
second
this
thing
plane.
is you got to get your wings.
Yeah.
Which I'll probably never get. Moving on. So yeah, you guys, anything else on the MMA life?
No.
Any craziness? Any awesome stories you want to tell about fighting? Anything crazy?
Nah,
Like Dumb and Dumber, rip someone's heart out and put it in a doggy bag? Anything like that?
like Roadhouse, where you grabs the dude's trachea.
Yeah, right?
No.
Any crazy stories like
None-
that?
No Patrick Swayze bullshit.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Weren't they saying Rousey was going to be in like a...
Yeah,
remake
they're
of
remaking
Roadhouse?
Roadhouse. I have two rules. You don't remake Roadhouse, and you don't remake Point Break.
Right?
They're
dude?
remaking Point Break.
Right?
Speaking of jumping out of airplanes.
Utah.
Utah, give me two.
Give me two. That is fun. I actually saw that for the first time last year.
Sandwiches.
It's a great movie. So I guess we'll move on. We'll keep the show rolling. We're gonna talk Pats. Let's talk a little Pats. You know, it's been a while. We haven't talked Pats since the first week. As expected, Pats fan. I didn't know where you're from.
Of course. No, I'm from Boston.
There you go.
Stone and Mass.
Stone and Mass.
Oh, there you go. I go to stick practice all the time.
Yeah, me too.
There you go. So Pats. Last time we talked was
After week one.
after week one.
Yeah.
We are now sitting at 6-0, right? Or 7-0? 6-0.
6-0.
6-0. We're the best team in the NFL by far. The rest of the NFL is horrible.
Every power ranking I've seen.
horrible.
Yep.
Like the rest of the NFL. I heard
The
Josh say.
Bengals might be a little bit better. than
Bengals.
us.
Josh said the Cardinals were the best team in the league. The Cardinals are fraud.
Bro.
Carson Palmer is like not that good of a quarterback. They have a good defense. Bruce Arians isn't proven as a coach at all. So that's how I feel about the Cardinals. But the Pats, we got the Dolphinians tonight.
Who I think might pose a challenge.
It's at home. We're gonna spank them at home in Miami. Challenge home
Yeah,
cake.
Coming off that win last week, though.
They played the
Yeah.
two worst teams in the
I
league.
know,
the last
that's what I was-
everyone
I
because
was
Get a little fire going.
that's the
though.
thing. They have that like
Jets didn't look
the
that bad.
psycho coach.
I don't think they
You know?
Yes.
I don't think the Jets look that
No,
good.
Jets are good. The Dolphins.
Yeah, the
played
Dolphins are coming out.
Tennessee
Yeah.
and Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
And
I'm
they
pretty
switched
sure.
coaches.
Of their last two, when they switched coaches, everyone's like, they're rolling out. They got this new guy. They literally played the 1 and 2 worst teams from last year, like the top 2 teams in the draft last year.
All right, so Dolphins' weapons are
Tannehill, bro.
Tanny,
Lamar
Lamar Miller,
Right?
kind of.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
For 1 week this year, Lamar Miller.
Yeah.
right? And they lucked out because I meant to say this in the intro. Beautiful day today.
Oh my
Out
God,
of
it was
nowhere.
lovely.
It was like
Snapchat filter
73.
said it was 70.
It was 70 degrees today. So Miami lucked out coming up to New England. It's probably going to be a little cooler tonight, but in the 50s. But it easily could have been in the 30s tonight for a Thursday night game.
Huge
It's supposed to be
advantage if
windy.
they freeze them out.
No chance Tannehill can play in the cold at all.
No,
Like he's
no.
Miami,
Garbage.
Texas A&M, like
Yeah.
he's a Southern boy. Gonna be windy. Tommy said wind, rain, snow doesn't affect him. Obviously, he's gonna be zipping it right through. Predictions. What do you guys got?
Tommy could play quarterback in a volcanic eruption.
Yeah,
On the moon.
calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
He's a triple C.
I'm such a big Tom Brady fan. God, I love him. He's so handsome too.
He is. He really is. What do you got tonight?
I don't know. I think Pat's D has a huge game. Maybe like a couple of turnovers for a couple of TDs. I think Tommy touchdowns. They play it, try to get back to their game after last week with a little scare from the Jets. You know what I mean? They try to get their rhythm back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying like 34, like 14.
Okay.
handle them.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like it's
They are in it for a little bit, and then the typical third and fourth quarter.
it's 24 to 7, and
Yeah.
going into the fourth. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And
yeah.
they each grab a touchdown
Some
each.
garbage
Yeah.
time. What do you got?
You know, my football analysis skills are lacking, but I'm gonna give the score that my boy Boomer always gives.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 28-10 Pats.
28-10
Oh,
Pats. I like it.
28-10.
Another handle. What do you got?
Yeah, I'll go 38-27 Pats.
So you think Miami's going to run it
You
up a
think
little
they
bit?
can- can put
I
it
think
on?
the D. I think that all the secondary might have problems. Just why not?
Yeah. You.
As you know, the Pats are the GOAT. Thursday Night Football, TB12 is 8-0. Also heard a stat today. Want to bring this one up from right here. PTI maybe, one of my boys, maybe it was Kornheiser. The Pats when throwing, no, it's Felger. Felger. The Pats when throwing at least 80% of their offensive plays are 4-0 in the last 5 or 10 years. The rest of the NFL when throwing their offensive plays over 80% are 4-109. Is that just like a crazy Pat stat right there?
Like Tom Brady is
Exactly.
by far
He's
the
literally the GOAT.
best ever played.
So I think the Pats are going to come out. They're on the Kill Everyone tour. This is going to be a minor stop. They're unstoppable on Thursday night, especially New England against Miami. I'm going to go 45-6.
Wow.
2 field goals out of the Dolphinians. That's it. 45-6.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Tannehill's not going to do anything.
I mean,
He's garbage.
you don't think he'll scrape together like a garbage time
He's not
touchdown?
that
No.
bad a quarterback.
I don't think-
I mean,
Granted, he's not
he's
Tom,
a middle of the
but
road
he's okay.
quarterback in the NFL.
45-6. Boom. Hammer it.
Alright.
So what
Jeez.
else do we have? Do we have something else on tap?
I just want a quick bees plug. I'm very happy that.
Oh, let's talk a little bees. We haven't talked bees at all. We're turning it around. We're turning it around. You know?
I was
Mm-hmm.
peeing the bed at night thinking about a horrible season that we're about to have.
I was kind of into it.
You were into it.
I kind of want to tank for that Austin Matthews kid, or Rivers. Is it Rivers or Austin Rivers is the basketball player? Austin
It's
Matthews.
Austin Matthews.
Austin Matthews is the
is
hockey,
the hockey
player.
player, and he's
Kind of want to tank for him.
Wayne Gretzky apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
was McDavid, right?
So is McDavid. But
So-
McDavid's putting it out there, man.
Yeah,
he
he's
is.
good.
He is. The worst case scenario is going to happen though. We're literally going to go middle of the road. We're going to miss the playoffs again like last year and get like a 12th overall pick.
Yep.
And we're going to do that for like 5 years. It's going to be horrible. And we're not going to grow. Like you either got to win or you got to be horrible. Like
I
we're
want
going to
the
stay in the
Sox.
middle of the pack.
I want the Sox to do that so bad because it
Ah.
lowers ticket prices and you can get a beer.
That's
in
the
game
thing.
For like $2.
That's what I want for the Bees. The Bees, like balcony tickets used to be like $12. Now it's like $40 for balcony. We need those to
know.
get
Yeah.
back down.
Have it-
So we need to stink.
That half
We need to
decade.
stink, Boston.
You need to stink.
You know.
I mean,
So-
I don't know. They have a good group of younger guys that seem to be getting a lot of time.
They do. But I like cheap, and I like Austin Matthews. So I want them to
Yeah,
stink.
tank for them. I
Yeah.
honestly think that they're not going to come in last.
I don't think so either.
Sorry.
No way.
But
I think they're gonna make the playoffs.
I think that they're 7-8 playoff team.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a 9-10 in the East. I think they're going to they're going to play good now, and then they're going to stumble for a portion, kind of dig themselves in a hole, get a late surge, and then stumble again come March, April like they did last year type of thing. And they're
Okay.
going to be like a 8, 9, 10 team in the East.
As long as
East is good this year too. East good. Their division's good too. They're a tough division. Tampa Bay, Montreal. Those are like two powerhouses. In
Detroit.
Detroit. Yeah. They're kind of struggling though. I think they're gonna be like a 7-8er
so?
type of seed. But Montreal and Tampa Bay, they're good. Good.
if Tuca doesn't play with his head up so far up,
He's garbage. I've not been a fan of Tuca. If you ever listen, we did a Bees podcast last semester. He is horrible. He is so anti-clutch. Anytime you put him in a game that has something on the line, he blows it. Whether it's the Bees going up 3-0 in the series to the Flyers, whether it's the Bees in the Stanley Cup to the Blackhawks, or it's Finland in the bronze medal game.
That was brutal.
He just doesn't have the clutch gene that like a guy like Corey Crawford or Johnny Quick has. So I'm on team trading block. We got some young goalies. We got the dude from North Dakota. He's good too, but the good McIntyre. He's a good player.
He's good.
Subban's legend is supposed to be good, even though he had the worst debut of any NHL player of all time ever. Literally, like the worst thing.
Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever seen. But I don't know. We'll see how the B season goes. I'm kind of just along for the ride. I don't expect much this year, which is
I think that's the best way to watch all sports.
Yeah.
If you don't have expectations, then
it's way more fun.
Minimal success. Is
exactly.
Like, all right, cool.
I have Patriots expectations.
That's the only team.
It's stressful being a big Pats fan.
It's kind of like the Celtics now. The Celtics are kind of because the Pats the Celtics are kind of past the the Bees. Like the Bees were so good and then just like fell, so we're still kind of getting accustomed to it. Celtics, we've kind of accepted that they're not great, and now they show they can be a playoff team. Exactly, they can be a playoff team, but if they miss the playoffs or they don't win at all, it's all right, type of thing, you know. So I don't know.
Didn't they make the playoffs with a below 500?
They were the first.
The top 3 teams, I'm pretty sure in the East had winning records, and 4 through 8 had losing records in the NBA.
Parity, baby.
East is horrible.
Love it.
East is so bad in the NBA.
Big joke.
So that's a little Bees roundup. Should we move into crazy questions?
I mean, I'm in for the questions. I haven't shown you yet. So
I know, right?
You are also new to our questions.
Should we? All right. So they're gonna be directed to the guest of honor, Jerry. Feel free to hop in on anything. They go to you. I like opening it up to everyone. I noticed.
I think
Bergantino, we kind of were just him. Dana, we kind of all interacted, and that's when the minds get flowing, the juices get flowing, you get the funnier answers. So I say we open it up to everybody.
Okay, so I'll you can do
Kick it off.
The first one.
Oh, you want me to start off?
Then you can get a preview of the rest of them really quick.
All right, this is would you rather? I like it. Would you rather be ugly and live forever, or just a lengthy period of time?
A very long time.
Forever is not
forever
real. Or would you be very attractive and have a limited amount of life?
Can I get some?
I was gonna say. Let's say hot diet 30, ugly diet 90.
Jeez,
but like you're ridiculously hot. Like you're Ronaldo.
And are you
hot.
like that guy from the Goonies ugly type thing?
And you're
that ugly?
No, it's
sloth. You're that ugly? Oh, no brainer. Diet 30. Absolutely. If you're that ugly,
well,
no brainer.
I'm asking. Is that like
the
scales?
I'm just thinking it's got to be two exact opposites. Like insanely hot, insanely ugly.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with beautiful and die young.
Oh, that's an absolute no brainer.
No, I am also in that
100%.
boat.
What do you got, Jerry?
Jerry,
beautiful diet.
I think so.
I would prefer average and average though.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, for sure.
I'm an average and average.
I think it's 100% right there.
All right,
Andy,
so
you're
you
up
got
next.
this next one. And it was kind of funny. I found it online, but there's going to be some interesting answers out of the boys here. So, you discover that your 1-year-old child has been mixed up with one at the hospital that is not yours last year when he was born. Would you want to exchange the child and correct the mistake? Why or why not?
Jeez.
Wow. Deep.
That's a thinker, dude. That is a loaded question.
Because it goes both ways, and however you answer it, there's got to be an interesting as to why.
Rationale. I would stick with the baby after a year. I mean, you know.
So you like raising somebody else's kid?
But I mean, you spent that time, and like they say, the first 5 years of life are like the most important for development, I guess.
True,
so
yeah.
I remember
you stick with, you already put a year in,
right?
Yep.
I remember I was watching Behind the Music on Neo. Similar situation. He had like a baby mama, and he had the baby.
More than one baby mama.
Yeah, but he had one, and she was like, "All right, this is your son." Blah blah. You had him for like a year and a half, 2 years. Came out, it wasn't his real son. Like, wasn't actually his, and he was like distraught, naturally.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do. You know what sounds like really horrible? If like there was something kind of wrong with the baby.
Yeah, then you...
Oh,
You
okay.
do trade backs.
Touchy subject.
What if something's wrong with your baby though? Like
Yeah,
something
what if
worse.
something's wrong with
Oh, that'd be horrible.
All you know is that it's not yours and somebody has yours.
You don't know the details of
Yeah.
the second baby.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
I would take my baby back.
I think I would too.
I'm
He's
also
my
taking
seed,
my baby
you
back.
know?
Right,
I
that's
know.
the thing is that's you. That's like a little bit of
And
you.
how old do they remember? How much do they remember? They're only one.
Nothing. They say it's the most important, but you don't remember anything from when
Get
you're
out
1
of here.
years old.
No.
I don't even trust doctors anyways.
That's a tough one. I don't know. That's one that you have to be put in the situation.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah,
And then
I like
maybe
that.
if you had a kid, it would help.
I hope I'm never put in that situation.
I hope the doctors don't
Yeah,
give
I
me
hope,
the wrong
I hope
baby.
the medical system is good enough to give me my baby.
Right? That's like at bare minimum.
All right.
Would you lie to court to save a close friend from going to jail?
Would you
Yeah.
go to the court? You would.
Yeah, 100%.
See, I figured that would be an interesting question, especially for you, because
Are you held under?
what's your major for our fans at home?
Political science.
Right. So maybe you have faith.
Future
Depending on the
policymaker.
friend,
So now stipulation, friend
Yeah.
stipulation.
depending on what they did, and depending on how my life would be changed, I would love to just instantly be like, absolutely, I ain't no snitch. But if I was like under oath and like, and I wasn't wicked down with them, I might throw one of the bus.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not calling you to bail me out, bro.
Actually,
Yeah, you know,
it really does.
I mean, honestly, it would eat.
I know.
But the
It
way
would
the
eat
question
me
was
alive.
worded-
Yeah, it
the way
would
the
eat me
question was
alive if
worded.
I knew like I have horrible guilt trips. So
I feel like I
wouldn't
wouldn't
like
want to
that.
send a good man to jail.
I know, right? If I knew that like they did something, but they're not really a bad person,
Yeah,
maybe.
then
but
I'd lie for them.
once again, hope I'm never in that situation.
Yeah, of course.
So this one's kind of stupid, just looking to get a laugh out of everybody. Would you be willing to eat a bowl of crickets for $40,000?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'd
You would
probably,
eat a
honestly,
bowl-
lowest
bowl
I'd do
of
it is probably like
Of
10.
live
Yeah.
crickets?
You'd go lower than
I'd go
40.
low. I'd
Dude, they do that on
100%
Fear
go
Factor all the time.
Yeah.
And they do that for like
A
angry.
chance to
Yeah.
win
Yeah.
money.
Bear Grylls thinks they're rich in protein and vitamins.
No, they are rich in protein.
Yeah, he doesn't think they are. He knows that. Yeah,
knows
that's
that.
absolutely.
Well,
Throw a little like
he
milk.
read it
Throw
in
some
a
like
book.
hot sauce on there, dude. Throw hot sauce on anything, you don't taste it. So
All right, so that was my done. I threw that one in there.
that's
Drink it
100%. Don't feel. Hey, we like it all. You know, don't feel bad. If you could have anyone, I'm not even screening these before, so it's just right off the head. If you could have anyone locked in a room so that you could torment them for a day, who would you choose and how would you torment them?
James Harrison.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimbo!
I would play a video of me just moving the shit in his room around because he gets really peevy about that sort of thing.
That's funny.
I used to go into Andy's room and just open up.
Like,
his
I'd be like
scissors
laying
in
in
his
bed.
desk or like,
I'd be laying in bed. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm like, oh no, where's James? Oh, he went to class." And Dave's just in there moving pictures.
like I just
That's like a little bit.
I just angled him differently.
God, he would freak out.
That's funny. That is funny.
All right, what about you? Who are you locking in a room, and what are you torturing them with?
I don't know. I like to think I'm not that cynical. Like I was thinking right off the bat, like thinking like legit torture, like that would be something funny. I was like thinking like, I don't know, like, do you got anyone? I'm trying to think someone with a pet peeve that I could do something to, but I don't really know. I mean,
I would probably like lock a terrorist in a room.
I was gonna
and
say,
just
like-
completely just play "Call Me Maybe" on repeat, so loud.
isn't that one of the things that like either they do for torture, like a hazing thing? Like I remember some kid was telling me, I think they had headphones in and they sat in a dark room for 24 hours listening to the same song on repeat.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like in Iraq during the big battles, like at Fallujah, supposedly they would play music like on mega speakers,
Yeah.
like Americanized music.
And doesn't that kind of make you get like delusional or what?
If they play it on
Hypnotical.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
hypnotized.
Like hip something.
Relax. Don't do it.
Something like that.
Like
So
that.
I don't know who I would do it to. I'd do it to I do it to a terrorist.
Yeah, for sure. But
You
that's
know?
that's great that you're gonna torture Jimmy. I love it.
yeah,
I
well,
love that.
great guys.
I love
You're torturing enemies of the world. I'm torturing one of my good friends.
All right. If you had a brainwashing machine, who would you use it on, and what would you make them believe?
James Harrison. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Jesus.
You have this power to make someone believe something. Anything.
Does anyone want to take this one?
I'm trying to think.
Jerry, yeah?
If you had,
I mean, I would
A
brain
brainwashing
control,
machine.
like immediately the president, so he
Yeah.
could like change something right away. But I
There
don't
you
know
go.
what I'd use it for. I really
Huh?
don't.
I'm trying to think.
That's why
like,
this was interesting, I think.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
I don't know what I do.
I think.
I might like. Here's just like one that I thought of. I might like brainwash like like director or like a studio head and be like, you're casted as the lead role in the new like Spider-Man movie.
You?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Stuff like
great.
that, you
That's
know?
like,
even if you never get a role again.
Again,
you
like
got,
it just like cast me as the next like Stifler in the newest American Pie. Like that's what I'd want to be. I'd do someone like that.
I was gonna say like I want to be like brainwash a celebrity to be my best friend.
Yeah, like something like that would be
something
cool.
like that.
God, I so want to be best friends with Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. That's what I'm thinking.
Unreal.
Yeah,
I was
right.
thinking,
That's who I. That's who
I
I
was
said my best
thinking
friend.
John Mayer.
Why not?
I think John Mayer. You ever see that episode of Fantasy Factory?
I was gonna
John
say,
Mayer?
dude, that's
Is he cool?
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, he's the coolest.
That was like the coolest twosome of all. That's like the dynamic.
Yeah, Rob
duo.
Dyrdek and John
Yeah, like
Mayer.
coolest twosome of all. Jerry, anyone? Oh, you said the president.
Yeah.
Right. Blah, blah, blah. All right. If you were put into the Marvel/DC universe, what powers would you have, and what would you be called? Oh, I
What
like
would you
that
name
one.
yourself?
All right. Jesus.
I think the name is the funniest part. What's your
What
power,
would
bro?
I name myself? I think my power.
Or not even power, because Batman has no power.
Ability.
Ability, I should say. Anything.
All right. I think I'd want to be able to fly.
Flying would be super cool.
That'd be sweet. As for a name,
You can have more than one thing. Like just flying's like kind of limited.
I
Are
get
you just
I
Dave
get more than
flying?
one ability.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
just a dude who
Think
flies.
about it. Like Superman can fly, but he's also yo.
That's like
Yeah,
cool
like,
enough
yeah.
for me though. I would if I could just fly.
No, all right.
I don't think I could save anybody by just flying. Like I can't
Okay.
carry you and fly. Like,
Right, you
you're
need
weighing me down, man.
Super flying
Um,
lifeguard. Just hop in the water. And
Just
come
gonna
on.
go save random people from drowning. Nah, what would you call me?
No, this is you're your own superhero.
I know I am my own superhero.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. You guys got it.
I'd be Captain Fun.
You are
My abilities, I don't know.
throw unreal parties.
Sweet part, make
Yeah,
sure
sweet
everyone's having
parties.
fun at all times. Just like boom,
Boom,
fun,
party.
boom, fun.
Mandate fun.
Yeah, something like that.
Like walk into a room, clap, instant
and
party.
it's just
appears.
like
Yeah.
it's like lights going. That would literally be mine, like a 2 clap. It'd just be like boom. That would be my
It's
superhero.
a
Your
bird, it's a
ability
plane.
is to create
It's a
fun.
party.
Create fun, literally. Yeah, exactly. Just be, it's Captain Fun's here.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like
that would
that a
be
lot.
that'd be my go-to.
I like that a whole lot.
Yeah, that'd be spread cheer.
All right, I like that.
Can I be a super villain?
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, hero just implies good. I'm just saying, you can do
yeah.
whatever you want.
I thought that'd be fun.
I mean, being a villain always seems like it's more fun.
You
The
get
good guy's always like,
Right? He has to save people.
And the bad guys always have better powers.
Yeah,
Seems
right.
like.
All right, Dave. Dave and Jerry's take on this one. You're pretty creative.
Yeah.
If you could breed 2 animals together and defy the laws of nature, what 2 would they be, and what is it called? And you on the last one.
I just came up with one real quick, and I know what I'm gonna say.
Dude, spit it.
Dog number 1 because dogs are the best. And
Yep.
just like second, like is kind of like a just destiny type thing. I think a dog and like a buck.
Dog and a buck.
A duck. But like if you had like a big dog with antlers, but it had all the like qualities of a dog, but like
But it
looked
wasn't,
like
like, violent
looked
or
like a
wasn't-
was
buck.
a massive buck.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
what I would do.
Wow.
A duck.
Like so, like just like 2 mastiffs, just a giant dog.
Yeah, like exactly, like essentially like a
It's a
lab,
dog with
or like
antlers.
a Great Dane with antlers.
Yeah.
Fresh.
That's
That is
sick.
fresh.
I think I'd like the idea of making my creature fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd probably go with maybe a hawk's wings,
Mm-hmm.
but like a really small puppy,
like cute.
like a hot dog with the hawk's wings.
I'd go like a little, I don't know, like a parakeet. Are those the ones that talk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or parrot.
Polly's got a cracker, like
Yeah.
a parrot and a small, like a chihuahua or something.
So this
So the
dog-
chihuahua
this
could, like,
dog,
talk.
This dog's like, hey, Jerry. Hey.
That would actually be wicked for me. What do you got? Who are you
I'm
combining?
saying, give me a shark, but also, it's mixed with like a salamander or like a lizard. So he's like moving all around, but he's gonna
Look at
bite
you.
He's gonna bite the heck out of you because he's a shark and
Yeah.
he's vicious.
grab-
How big?
Does
Are
he
you
have
saying
legs?
salamander size or shark size?
Size of the shark with 4 legs.
Oh,
That's
game
horrible.
over.
I'd be
Game
so
over.
pissed at
Is
this.
he a land creature?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or is it both?
He's amphibious.
He's just like a super
Yeah.
alligator.
Yeah,
Does he have a dorsal fin?
he does.
Does he have
For
does he have
maneuverability.
gills?
Yeah,
For
and
maneuverability.
maybe the toes are webbed. So
The webbed toes?
Yeah.
And the final one, Jerry, you can chime in on this one too. The one we ask everybody. we were blind. Me and Andy, blind. How would you guys describe the color yellow to us?
Energetic.
See, that's what T-Bird said.
Yeah.
Vibrant, maybe.
Vibrant.
I don't know.
I was gonna say loud.
Loud.
I was gonna say
That's a good
loud.
one.
Is it?
Again, I can't
Yellow's
see
loud.
it. So
Right?
what's this yellow like? I don't know.
I think it's a
Loud and
yellow
energetic.
to me can be a little obnoxious too.
Yeah, no, it's really an in-your-face color. I think
It's
that's
an
what
in-
we're getting at. It's
See,
energetic.
what I've been saying, I see yellow as not as much in your face and energetic, but more so like soft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And like
warm.
cuddly
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
warm.
It stands
No.
out. Like you put it in a
It
dark
does stand
field, it
out.
stands out.
It
Ah,
does.
see
But
it.
it's so like, I don't know. I love it. Yellow's my favorite color. I think I've said that 4 times in a row now, but it speaks volumes
What's your
of me.
favorite color, huh?
Yes, it is.
I guess
I think that wraps it up.
Concludes our last segment of questions here.
Wait, I got one for you.
Yeah. Oh,
Yo,
love
Dave's
it.
gonna
Here
throw
we
in all of
go.
this.
If you could fight, would you rather? Sorry,
All right.
fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
Oh.
That's
This is a classic.
That's a classic
This
one.
is a classic question.
That's what I ask all my Tinder matches. Not that I've ever had.
Do you have a weapon?
No,
Because either way, you're not like kind of like a duck-sized
No,
horse.
100
No.
duck-sized
A horse-sized duck, you're getting stomped out. But like, if there's 100 duck-sized horses, there's just too many for you to like do anything.
But also, but they're like very small. So like,
Do you just like boot them?
yeah,
I'd be kicking them
I'd be-
out.
So I think I'd have a better shot.
But they're fast. Those
They're,
things
they're,
look
they're
With 100
fast as hell.
But,
They're
like,
other horses.
Dude, a horse-sized duck, you're just like, they're
Holy-
not gonna win. Like
holy
it's too
shit.
strong for you. It's too big for you. Like there's nothing you can do with your bare hands.
I think I can get behind it.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
well,
do what then?
Snap its neck. It's a fucking duck. Grab a skinny neck.
That is true. Like that's what I'm gonna say. Is like once you like, even if you do something, like I don't know what I would do to.
If
that
you get
duck.
in the duck's range, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll just-
Well,
What's it
I
gonna
don't
do?
know how to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
I'm
I don't know how to kill a duck.
I'm taking 100.
I'm going with the
small
100,
horses.
and I'm just gonna see how many I can kick.
Yeah, yeah.
And, that's all I'm gonna do. Not that I condone animal abuse.
No.
Hypothetical.
Sorry.
Hypothetical
I
question.
feel like even PETA would endorse the beating of mutant animals.
I think so too. I think they would too. I think they would have to.
Oh God,
I think they would too.
This is great.
I like it. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, I think that does it for another episode of Keno Radio. All right, let's do through the rundown. What do we got? We got on Twitter at Keno Radio.
Keno Radio.
We are on Facebook.com/Keno Radio. You can check out all the videos on YouTube.com/Keno Radio as well as the podcast. So, you want to fall asleep to Keno Radio at night, you put it on SoundCloud. You can shut your phone, lock your phone, it still plays, all that stuff. I know on YouTube it doesn't, so you want to do that. You are walking, you're on the bus, whatever, play in the car. Hit us up on SoundCloud/Keno Radio, I think it is, or search Keno Radio.
And
business
the
inquiries.
Gmail for business inquiries is
We are still empty in the inbox.
at gmail.com. We're just flooded with your emails.
Flooded with them. So let us know. Let us know if you want to do anything. You want to come on the show. You want to partner up. You want to
Like
do
today,
anything.
guys, we got Dave asked me about the show today. and look,
Exactly.
here it is.
Exactly.
He's
So
ready to-
anything you want, anything in the world, hit us up on Twitter. Any questions you want, anyone you want featured on, we'll do our best. But thanks again for listening. Thanks for coming on. It was a blast. Jerry, thanks for being here.
No problem.
All
I
right.
can't believe you guys got God.
I know, right? Pretty wild. Yeah, everyone check. Yeah, there you go. Everyone check out the past
out the past
episodes.
videos.
We've had some great guests. We had obviously today Dave, fantastic guest. That was a lot of fun. Today was one of the fun ones. Very loose. It was great. Last week we had intern Dana. Really good insight on Barstool. Check that out. Before that we had Super T-Bird, UMass basketball squad, Godway, infamous UMass rapper, and AJ Doyle, member of the UMass football team. Next week we think we have Shane Walsh. UMass hockey player. So keep them coming. Keep any questions you want. Keep tuning in. Thanks again. Captain Fun out. Andy, Dave, Jerry. Peace. Go Pats, baby.
Bye, guys.
Man, I love college. Do I really have to graduate, or can I just stay here for the rest of my life?
Keno Radio. Keno Radio.